Hello and welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. I'm Dan and today is player ratings, but before we get into it, I want to let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by Match Bingo. It's a football bingo gaming app that you can download right now through the link in our description and get playing and betting on football with a lot of fun. You can put a £2 bet on and win up to £175. It's on random events in football and it's pretty low risk, so it's a great way to have a laugh with your friends. You don't have to know loads about football and it can be really, really fun. We got loads of people writing into Chelsea Fan TV letting us know how well they're doing off of Match Bingo. So let us know in the comments, are you getting some wins? Make sure to gamble responsibly if you do, and terms and conditions do apply. Let's get back into player ratings because we've just witnessed Chelsea absolutely demolish Everton 6-0. It's the perfect response after a shocking game away at Sheffield United where we didn't turn up when we had to keep Europe alive. We had to go and win that game and we didn't. So the only thing we could do was either fizzle out or go, you know what, we're sorry, we messed up, let's put things right today. And that is what we did. Everyone from the manager throughout the whole team pretty much got it right today, bar a couple of players. And we're going to get on to that. Let's get straight into it though. Tactics were good. Setup was well thought out. I felt like where we were weak, we were strong yesterday. And where our strengths are, we played to them and we won the game because of that reason. And we didn't let Everton have success in their strong areas, which is so important because that's where I was worried. Our biggest weaknesses are where Everton's strengths are. So, Petrovic in goal. Hasn't been great recently. Big step up yesterday. I felt comfortable watching him. 7 from me. Happy with that. Gusto at right back. 7. A fantastic performance from him. Every time we go forward on the counter-attack, the energy is there. He's technically sound. He's such a good player to watch. And I feel like he brings so much energy to this team. In the way we were playing yesterday, he's perfect for that setup. So a nice high score for him. Managed to get a clean sheet as well. Trevor Chalobah, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I feel like his return to the team has been really, really solid. Yeah, a couple of blips here and there, but what Chelsea player hasn't this season? He looks like an experienced centre-back, and that's what I want to see from my centre-backs. I'm over the moon with how Trevor played yesterday. He's obviously helped to get a clean sheet as well, but I like him. I think he actually looks a bit more fluid. He's quicker. He's good on the ball. I feel like his partnership yesterday alongside Thiago Silva was really, really good. And he actually won his physical battles yesterday, which he didn't do so well in previous games. Thiago Silva, like we said, he's getting going. I know it takes him a while, but I want to see this partnership probably going into Manchester City at the weekend. It's a 7 from me for Thiago Silva as well. He's so calm on the ball. Look, I know people say he slows it down, and I've said that in the past, but most of the time, he always finds the right pass. If he's sharp and he looks like he's fit, which yesterday I think he did. I didn't see him get outpaced yesterday. People are telling me he's slow. He didn't get outpaced yesterday. He looks really good and he does bring an assertiveness to this back line and he gets the crowd get behind him, which lifts everyone else. And I like him. I really do. I want to see him finish the season strong. I was worried he'd fall into obscurity. Let's leave him in this squad till the end of the season. And if it's alongside Trevor Chalobah, I'm not going to moan. Cucurella, an 8. I feel like he's come back. He's been getting up to speed as well. It doesn't help with all these injuries, but he managed to get an assist yesterday. He was good on the ball. Defensively, he was solid as well. He looks really determined in every area of his game to do well. And I feel like last season that wasn't the case. Not that he didn't look bothered, but I don't think he knew what to do. I feel like he's under clear instructions this year of what he needs to do on that football pitch, and he's excelling. He's had a really good season if you think about it. And yesterday he managed to get an assist. Good score for me. Getting an 8 there. Caicedo. He has had a couple of stinkers, but after this performance, he deserves an 8. That is the perfect response to the last couple of games that he had. He was everywhere last night, whether it was intercepting, whether he was getting on the ball, whether his passes were 5 yards or 10 yards or 30 yards. They were very, very good. His whole game yesterday was really good. I felt like I could see him organising people. I could see him talking to people, a bit of leadership there. I was really happy with that performance, and that's the player I thought we were signing. He ran that midfield yesterday. That's what I'm going to say. He ran that midfield, which is a huge improvement compared to the other games he's had recently. Fair play, Moises Caicedo. What a game. What a game. It'll probably get overshadowed by how good other people were and obviously the achievements that happened yesterday. But he was very good. Do not forget about that. That is some performance from him. Conor Gallagher dropped into the pivot alongside Moises Caicedo. I'm giving him a 7. He's been questioned recently, and you can definitely see removing him from the attack is the right idea, I think. But this midfield looks fluid. We move the ball well. Conor obviously looks determined. He covers a lot of ground. He wasn't messing up as much yesterday. The passes weren't going as astray. The pressure wasn't on him to be the creative number 10. And I feel like he looked a little bit more comfortable there. He knew that he gave it to someone else to be creative. We saw him vacate that number 10 position, and Cole Palmer absolutely thrive. And for me, Cole Palmer's getting a 10, obviously, yesterday. Look, he is Young Player of the Year. We don't need to discuss that anymore. If he doesn't win that award, the Premier League is a travesty. We need to be discussing him for the Golden Boot, which he's obviously in the running for. He's obviously in the running for the assists as well. We need to be discussing Player of the Season. He is that good. I said it a couple of weeks ago and people laughed. Do you realise how good he is? An exceptional talent. He's world class. He scored the fastest Premier League hat-trick. And I honestly have run out of words to describe this player. I was questioning his weak foot. He lobbed Pickford to perfection with his right foot. You almost don't see a better lob. It was so clean. I am so thankful we signed him. Because without him this season, where would we be? 4 goals last night of the highest quality. A perfect hat-trick in there as well. And a penalty. It's like the perfect 4 goals. Whack a penalty in there with a perfect hat-trick. That's all you need to get is the 5th as a free kick and you've done the lot. Like, what a player. An exceptional talent. And I am so thankful to Cole Palmer for this season. Thank you so much. Long may it continue. But honestly, what a player we have on our hands. The discussion is there for Player of the Season throughout the whole Premier League. Let's move on to the wingers, shall we? Because Madueke probably was the better of the two, but annoyed me yesterday. I was frustrated with Madueke because he didn't do loads yesterday in a game where I feel like if he rates himself as highly as he does, because he has this massive ego, he has to be scoring. But the only way he thought he would score yesterday was in an unpressurised situation from a penalty, and his attitude was awful. He started a row with Jackson. He started a row with Palmer. His attitude stinks. He's got this ego from nowhere. Yeah, look, there's been a couple of goals this season, but what are you basing this ego off, Madueke? I don't like it. I think you could be a fantastic player, but you've got to get rid of the ego. Be selfish that, yes, I'm glad you want to take a penalty and score a goal, but score a goal when it matters during the game, not from an unpressurised penalty. Disappointing for me, and he should have been dropped straight away. He should have been dragged straight away after that and those antics. I just don't accept it. I don't want to see it. It doesn't help because Pochettino showed no leadership around penalty takers for the whole season. But I don't like what I saw from Madueke, and I don't want that anywhere near Chelsea Football Club. Change your ways. Probably a 6 if I didn't say it already. I can't remember. Mudryk, I'm giving him a 5. That's nice, by the way. Mudryk yesterday, look, he's been given a chance. He's been given an opportunity. He's been given minutes. And he was disappointing. He didn't do anything. The only thing that I can give him credit for yesterday is that I thought his off-the-ball work and his pressing, trying to win the ball high up the pitch, was really good. That is actually something he does very well. And his attitude is quite good. But on the ball, what is he offering? I'm not seeing it. People are telling me he was underrated last night. He didn't do anything. That's why he's underrated. He just didn't do much yesterday when it's a game where he should be performing. If we score 6 goals and Mudryk wants to be in the team, he needs to be getting on the score sheet from the position that he's playing in, at least an assist. I'm not seeing it. 5 is nice, like I said. It could be lower. It could be lower. Let's move on to Jackson. What a game from him. Very, very strong in a lot of areas yesterday. His dribbling was exceptional. His hold-up play, his link-up play was really, really good. He deserved the goal, and wow, did he take it well. But again, similar to Madueke, I didn't like his attitude. I don't like that. Look, I understand he wants to take the penalty, because if he scores that, then he's on a hat-trick, and he probably would have got it yesterday. But I just don't want to see that. And I feel like he had the argument with Manueki. Silva took him away. And then as soon as Palmer took up the ball, he ran over and started pushing Cole Palmer. What are you doing? Cole Palmer is the best player in the team. You don't start pushing him because he's taken a penalty. Honestly, Jackson, I don't like that. I think he should be dragged as well. I don't want to see that around this Chelsea team. Pochettino has to come down firm on these players. If there's anything about him as a manager, he needs to come down firm and make sure that does not happen again, because he is not disciplining these kids. And they are kids, and they're not being disciplined. Hence why Jackson has had so many yellow cards. Pochettino is not managing that area of the team. It's absolutely certain. But look, Jackson gets a 7, could have been an 8, but I feel like that really let him down yesterday. But this footballing side of things, really good. Let's move on to the subs. Chukwuemeka came on, looks really good, but I need more minutes from him. I'm going to give him a 5. I really like this player. I think there's something there, and I think he could be exceptional. So let's start trying to up those minutes and pray that his injuries don't sort of get the better of him, as they kind of have this season. Chilwell looked really good yesterday. Didn't play so defensive. And I feel like, yes, he does better there. Our left-hand side's an issue at the moment. Mudryk isn't performing. Sterling's not getting a minute. Chilwell arguably did more than Mudryk in the time that he was on the pitch. He fizzed that ball across the goal in a shot come cross. And then obviously it got rebounded out and Alfie managed to score. But for that, I'm going to give Chilwell 6. I feel like he really wasn't that bad yesterday. But ultimately, he didn't have to do much defending. Casadei, I'm giving him a 4. This guy would be better at Leicester. Playing, developing. Look, he's getting minutes, but he's not doing much. He's not got enough time to do a lot. Especially in that position, you can't show much. Alfie Gilchrist, I'm giving him a 7. I've actually questioned Alfie in recent weeks and said, I don't know what people see in him. I don't know what he adds to the game. Yesterday, I don't know if he's been watching these videos, but he shut me up. He was winning his headers. He got the ball down on the floor and was completing his passes. He was clearing the ball. He was getting the crowd up. I really like what I saw from Alfie yesterday. That's what I've been waiting to see. A little bit of technicality in there. Show me that you've got something about you. Technical ability is what I should say. Show me you can play at the level Chelsea Football Club require. And then the finish is sublime. It's a little half volley smashed in past Pickford. What a goal. That's his best performance in a Chelsea shirt, and not just because he scored. Well done, Alfie. I can see it means a lot to you, and I've never questioned your commitment to the club. You love Chelsea, and I've always got time, and I've always got a space in my squad for a player with that attitude. So thank you for that goal yesterday, and thank you so far for your commitment to Chelsea Football Club. Well done. And Washington, I'm not going to give him a rating. I didn't see enough yesterday. I'm hearing a lot about this kid, but maybe he needs some more minutes, but look, it is what it is. Pochettino, I'll give him a 6. He got stuff right yesterday, but he also, as a manager, you can't let stuff like that happen on the football pitch around that penalty situation. But credit where credit's due. He set us up well, and yesterday the football was really good, and we played to our strengths and nullified Everton's strengths. So, look, well done. A great performance all round. 6-0. It's one of the best performances we've had all season. A fantastic individual performance in there as well from Cole Palmer, and a lot of really, really high-level performances from everyone else. What a game. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to smash a like and subscribe to Chelsea Fan TV. I will see you in the next one.